A comedy legend, a talk show regular, and one of Britain's finest impressionists. These are the best of Steve Coogan.
No, you speak through your nose. You're making it sound too blocked up. You've got to speak like that. When he was younger, it's a bit higher like that.
Yeah, he talked like that.
Talk like that. And years ago,
Years
spoke
ago.
like that.
Alfie.
But these days, it's a little lower like that because he smoked so many cigars. It's a bit more like that, all right? And then when you get emotional, you've got to make your voice crack like that.
You also do Sylvester Stallone, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
I like to do Sylvester Stallone as Hamlet.
Sylvester Stallone as Hamlet.
To be or not to be. What is noble in the mind to stuff the slings and arrows of outrageous sport, or to take a sidewinder helicopter and napalm an entire village.
It's clear Coogan could have easily qualified as Liam Neeson's stunt double for Taken.
Somewhere when he speaks, you're not sure whether he's American or whether he's from somewhere else. But
Liam Neeson.
Yeah, Liam Neeson. I'll track you down. I will find you.
Yeah. I will find you.
I
have a particular set of skills.
Don't give up the day job.
How many Stallone films do you need to binge before your impression sounds this good?
I used to hear Sylvester Stallone sort of saying,
Doing a lot of swearing like that, talking about I just had one of those days, and his mother loving came out to bust his ass. What about you? I had one of those days. What about you, Alan?
Yes, I've had one of those days, too. My mother sent me to the corner shop for a packet of lemon puffs, and I came back with happy faces. So good.
There's two kinds of Michael Caine. There's the Michael Caine when he was younger, when he spoke like that, and then there's the Michael Caine that he speaks like now, which is a bit more older and a little bit more croaky like that. But, and then when he shouts, it totally changes again.
Which Pacino do you specialize in? Is it an
there's
early...
two, aren't there? There's two. There's the Pacino that took place in The Godfather years ago when he was a younger man.
Right.
And he speaks like, you disrespect the family.
Right.
And then now, it sounds a lot older and much more loud. Just occasionally, he'll shout for no reason, like loud like that. No God reason.
Just a lot of Randy
Corbett.
Oh, go on.
Of course they go on.
Well,
I used to do Ronnie Corbett in Vietnam. There I was, in the jungle, Went out from the bushes. You don't remember the Viet Cong?
Just a memo to you. Tonight's not about you.
No, tonight is about one very special man.
Tonight is about. And by the way,
What?
You're only doing him when he's got you can only do it with the cigar voice later on.
That is not true. I could do the young Michael Caine talking like that, but I could also do the Batman Michael Caine.
But you can't do the emotional Michael Caine. His voice.
I can be a lot more emotional. I do not want to bury another Batman.
Do you know what I hear? He doesn't like people doing impersonations.
He doesn't like people doing impersonations?
He thinks it denigrates his art and his creativity.
You are taking the mickey out of me, and I do not like it.
I don't like it. It's demeaning because this evening is supposed to be a celebration of my canon of my work, which includes everything from Alfie to Zulu.
I love Zulu. That was a wonderful film. I thought that was Zulu was one of his best films.
You're funny men, but you're out of shape.
Two comedians, one dinner table, and a never-ending impression battle. The Trip is a series hosted by Steve Coogan and Rob Brydon. Though it's meant to be about travel and comedy, in the end it always comes back to Michael Caine, the accent that can end friendships.
She was only 16. You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. Did you know that it's easier, that the phrase from the Bible, the New Testament, where Jesus said it's easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven. Do you know what that means?
It meant that the needle is small and a camel could not pass through the eye of the needle.
What kind of needle?
The needle that you would use for embroidery.
No! 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 It doesn't mean that needle.
What sort of needle?
It means the kind of needle where the walls of a fortress or a city wall come together. There's a small gap that's big enough. It's just big enough to get a very small camel through, perhaps one that's suffering from food poisoning or is bulimic, to get that through. So it's not impossible for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven.
Sometimes I drive my Hum around L.A.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, okay, yeah, good.
Give Coogan a British accent to work with, and chances are he'll nail it.
Rick is trying to perfect his, is it Alan Rickman?
It's my Alan Rickman. Yeah.
Alan Rickman impression.
That's interesting. It's sort of a medley.
It's not great.
It's not great at the moment, but I'm getting there, I think. I hope you give me some tips. So it's a medley. Detective John McLeiner. Christmas is cancelled. So, and then it carries on. So I've only got 3 lines. Alan Rickman! Can you do a better Rickman?
You need to have the depth to it.
Oh, look at
You
that.
don't have any depth to it. You've got the accent.
But it has a great sort of depth to it as well.
That's fantastic. You have to go deeper, dig deeper.
You need to find it. You open the back of your throat. And
Open the back
It's like
of your
people who
throat.
do Sean Connery and go, "My name is Bond, James Bond," and it's terrible. They get the accent,
But they don't have any depth to the voice.
His voice hasn't just remained on stage, however. The actor's even been hired as the voice behind major TV commercials.
And then it used to say at the end of the advert, that's Asda price. Shut your eyes, let's have that again. Well, now there's even more for your money at Asda.
Well, you see, he speaks. I know someone who speaks like that. He's very sort of, he's.
Tony Hopkins.
That's right.
Yeah, bingo.
Let's just say if Michael Caine doesn't approve of Coogan's impression of him, he's going to hate watching this video.
I don't want to say my name because that would give it away, and it would give it away, and I'm not prepared to do that. All right? All right, Master Wayne. I don't believe that you don't know.
Michael Caine.
Yes!
I am the President of the United States of America. And when I get angry, I get real hoarse. My voice gets kind of squeaky like that.
You're the president of...
I have been on occasions. And I have a slight shibble and ass like that.
Oh, Martin Sheen.
Yes!
Yeah.
At this rate, we've lost count who's fallen victim to Coogan's impressions the most times, Neeson or Caine.
If you let her go, that'll be the end of it. But if you don't, I do this
Liam
for-
Neeson.
Yes!
Ah!
But it's about time he gets a taste of his own medicine. Here's Kevin Bishop's impression of Steve Coogan.
Studied them. Have you and I've got friends that are brilliant. They study them, but it's only someone that I'm interested in. You know, like, and I subliminally do it.
Who can you
Well, I
do?
lived with Steve Coogan for 7 months.
Not many people know that Steve, in actual fact, has got a slight stammer. Because the only reason he's got it because he's thinking his brain's faster than the way he speaks. But he says to me, "I heard you go through a divorce. It's fucking horrendous. It's one of the worst things anyone can go through. Look, Mikasa Sukasa, it's quid pro quo. Be handy to have you around. You're a cool guy, and it'll be fun to have you around. So just stay with me. I'll just show you on the cars. I'll get you insured on the cars.
Yeah, it shows the cars.
But you're not getting insured on the Maserati. You need special insurance for that one, don't it? I mean, you know, drive it fast if you want, not too fast. I mean, people don't like the way I drive. I don't drive like a fucking district nurse. You know, I drive like a proper person who likes cars. So don't do that.
Lots of people at parties think they can do Sean Connery. And what they do is they go, "My name is Bond, James Bond, 007.
Right.
But they don't get the depth. But they don't get the depth of the voice. And speak like that and make sure it's very, very deep.
That's good. That's a good Sean Connery.
First impersonating Al Pacino is nothing new, but Coogan is one of the few to imitate him at different stages of his life.
When he was young, he used to speak like that. He used to talk like that.
But when he's got older, it's much more like, it's more rounded. And he shouts like that when he wants to get your attention.
Don't disrespect me.
Oh, I've got it. It just...
Yeah. All right. Say hello to my little friend.
All right, okay, fuck that one. Okay.
So when you do Pacino, you speak like that,
And then you get real low like
right.
So you speak like that, and then you get real high. Go real high like...
It's a lot of them. You go up and down.
We're surprised Arnold hasn't tracked Coogan down for this one yet.
A man's reach should exceed his grasp. He said, "I'm opening the Special Olympics." I went, "Oh, that's very good. And it's like the normal Olympics, but for retards."
Seriously?
Yeah.
Did you pick him up on it?
Yeah. I said, "Who are you?"
Don't be using language like that, you.
Steve, I'm so
No,
sorry.
I'm sorry, okay, get off me. Leave it out, Coogan. I went, don't talk about
People with special needs like that, right?
And he went, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Steve. Leave it out.
And now for his impression of Ian McKellen, the man behind Gandalf.
This man is someone who is very well known in the theatre and has a voice that projects itself so clearly that one... Come on.
Ian McKellen.
Yes.
Okay. Do David Frost now, then. Let me see your David Frost.
Hello, good evening, and welcome.
Right, now do David Frost.
The movie
Hello,
camera,
good
Steve, is here.
evening, and welcome. So that was the week that was. Hello, good morning, and welcome.
Well, are you trying to seduce me?
Dustin.
Okay, just okay.
You're quoting from his actual movie.
Why did they do that? You know you're a wee Willie. Why did they do that?
The most wonderful Billy Connolly.
You're pretty alternative, Steve, aren't you, really?
I am indeed.
Yeah, Julia, I mean, what's your favourite? You can't, I don't suppose you could do a quick impersonation of Jimmy while he's sat here, could you?
Everyone does impressions of Jimmy, but
Yeah.
I'll have a go with the stock line.
Go on.
It didn't get to #1, but it was a #1 guy.
Put it over there or do it in the morning.
You talk like that up there.
Then you go really deep there.
Let's do that with all of them. We go up and down.